Hi everybody, welcome to this week's yoga snippet where I thought we'd have a little look at a different approach really to cat and cow stretch. It's sort of this one where you're on all fours and you're arching and hollowing your back. And again, just trying to find a way that's not so mechanical, that's not about putting ourselves into these different postures. So I would start on all fours. Firstly, in the same way that we've been looking at using the ground to support through our feet and find this sort of springy, supported feeling up through the centre. Well, in this position, I've got not only my hands, but I've got my knees and my feet on the ground as well. You could have your toes tucked under or flat on the floor, whichever's more comfortable. And again, I want to be careful that I'm not following this downwards movement with the weight of my body, but rather using the connection of the ground to support the weight of my body, this feeling of sort of sucking up from the ground to my centre. And then rather than thinking, okay, I'm going to arch my back, I'm going to hollow my back, what I'm going to do once I'm here is visualise my spine from the very root of my spine to the very tip of my spine where it meets my skull. And then I'm going to imagine space all around the base of my spine. And I'm just going to allow my body to enjoy that feeling of space around the base of my spine. And I'm going to allow my spine to dance within that space. So space behind the spine, in front of the spine, either side of the spine. Then I'm going to work up to the central part of my spine. And again, just imagine giving it space. So this is intuitive movement. I'm not doing the movement. I'm creating the idea of space. And then I'm letting my spine discover that space and dance around inside it. Then I move up to the upper part of my spine, same thing. Space around top of my spine, my neck, and just letting the spine enjoy that. So anything might happen. You might find yourself not only arching and hollowing, but twisting from side to side, moving backwards and forwards, as well as space around the spine. I'm beginning to visualize space around my joints as well, my wrists, my elbows, my shoulders, my ankles, my knees, my hips. And just really connecting to the wisdom of my body. My body knows in which way it would like to move, and all I'm doing is creating the environment in which it finds freedom to do that. So have a little play around with that. It should feel really lovely. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. Next week, I think I'll take it a little bit further into a posture that's known as threading the needle, but in exactly the same style. But for the moment, have a little play around with that. Getting down onto your mat, visualizing your spine, creating space for your spine, and then letting your bones, your spine swim around inside that space. Okay, hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you again next week. Bye for now.